Hi everyone, it's day 5 of the month of love. So what I love about these videos is that you can, I really get to see, how my day is going, and I get to be honest. So that's the cool thing about love. It's just seeing where I'm at that day. Some days I'm really excited and dancing. Other days I'm just more in my thoughts and just quieter. So decided to take this video outside again. I'm really enjoying taking the videos outside, so today's topic is being in the present moment, and really cool thing. So our friends had their baby yesterday, and we went to go see them, and we held the baby, and we didn't visit for too long because we wanted them to bond, and but in that moment I was talking to my partner. We left, but it's wow, children, babies, they really remind us to be in the moment. We were just staring at her, and just whatever movement she did with her mouth or her hands or her eyes, it was just that moment, and that's the only moment that mattered. We weren't thinking about the past or the future. And so I just want to talk a little bit about being in the present moment and my journey on getting here. So I was the person who would just have all these conversations in my head. If I knew that I had a meeting or I was talking to someone, I would just create this dialogue and just, all right, this is what they're gonna say and I'm gonna say, and back and forth, and I would repeat it over and over and over again. And then also just think of the past, whether it was some good memories, bad memories. I'd always kind of be in one or the other. I would say probably more in the future though, just really more anxious about what was gonna happen next, and again, just creating all this thoughts and conversations in my head. And I meant to bring it out here, but I read a book called The Power of Now, and I think I read that maybe 4 years ago or so. And it was just a really cool book. I meant to skim through it and just kind of give you some points, but basically it was just kind of being in the now, and it just really made me aware of how much in the future and in the past I was. And I decided to try and stop that thinking, or slowly kind of block it and interrupt it. So I would be driving, and I had all these conversations going in my mind, and there was a moment where there was awareness, oh wow, I'm having a conversation, I'm thinking about the future. I was okay, let me stop. And to tell you the truth, the first time it was difficult. It was I don't want to get out of the conversation, and I would be driving, I'd be okay, I'd just be looking at the road and just seeing what was happening, and it's okay, so that car is blue, or my hands on the steering wheel, this is what I feel. And my mind, I won't lie, my mind went back to the conversations, but it was just cool to kind of interrupt that and just be in the now and see what it felt like. And it was awesome, but also I was still missing being in the future or in the past. So it was little moments, just being aware that I was in the future and the past, and then being aware that I wanted to be in the present moment and practicing that. And I always talk, or when I tell people about my practices, I always talk about it. It's training a muscle in everything I do. I'm not going to be the best at it at first, but it's practicing. When I go to the gym or work out, if there's a new move, I need to learn it and try it out. And at first I'm going to be super sore, and maybe the next day I don't want to do it, and then I can do more reps of whatever the exercise is. So it's the same thing for me, at least in the present moment. So, but what I love about being in the present moment is just, it feels really peaceful and calm, and there's really a lot of moments of, for me in my experience, of gratitude and bliss and peace and love, so much love and just so much gratitude. There's times where I'm out here, and sometimes I'm in my head and I feel anxious or stressed. I'm oh, let me go out here, and I'll sit and close my eyes and kind of feel the sun on my skin, and look at the birds that are here. We have just a beautiful lake back here, and there's so many different animals, which I'm so blessed with, and it's just a small lake and just so much life. So I just really love being in the present moment, and just for me it brings a lot of love, it brings a lot of joy and awareness of like my surroundings that I haven't been aware of before. Like, you know, before I'd, like I said, be in the future or the past, but I didn't realize like, wow, like this grass is green, it's like underneath me, this is how it feels like. You know, in front of me I have this like lake, and you know, I see a duck, and like the sun is setting. It's just so beautiful, and there's like so much, I don't know, this just came up for me, but there's like so much like story or like fantasy and like thinking about the future or whatever, but it's like there's so much magic here. I think my friend Lori just literally posted a video, something about like how each day is magical, and so thank you so much, Lori, for posting that, and just seeing that right before I record this video is like there's so much magic here. So that's just what I want to say about the present moment and what I love about it, and just really been enjoying feeling more comfortable like being in front of the camera. A lot of you might think that I really do feel comfortable, and to tell you the truth, when I record in front of people that it's like live, it makes me a lot more nervous, but I'm just practicing because I eventually want to have a YouTube channel for my things about birth and postpartum and labor and stuff, but anyways, that's for a different day. I love you all so much. Thank you for being in this moment with me, and I know if you're watching this, it's going to be in a different moment, but it'll be your present moment. So anyways, I love you.